you know, I don't want to
Yeah, no,
experience any of that shit.
no. I
You
think
never
I think
know.
there's a lot. I think there's a lot of things in our world that we just don't understand the rules of yet. Like people like cryptids. There's a million podcasts and talks and books and stuff on cryptids, but I feel like everybody misses the main point of a lot of times I don't think these things are really meant to be understood by
Mm-hmm.
humans. I think it happens in dreams too. I think sleep paralysis is something we truly aren't understanding scientifically because the same thing happens to a lot of people. The first time I had sleep paralysis, I was 20. So just think about that. It took me 20 years to have it. I had never really heard about it before. And something happened to me that happens to all kinds of people. I had an old woman on my back scraping my back and whispering horrible things into my ear. And that
Yikes.
was, yeah, I'll have to talk about that on another talk. We'll have to do a whole thing on sleep paralysis in general. My wife gets it a lot too. I get it when I sleep on my back, but that time I was sleeping on my stomach, which is another reason I was talking to you tonight. I don't like sleeping on my stomach because of that.
See,
That
I've
scared the
never
shit out of
experienced
me.
it when I was sleeping on my stomach. It's literally like every time I sleep on my back. I feel like while we were here, I've had sleep paralysis just one time. And so now I definitely make sure not to fall asleep on my back.
Yeah, I haven't had it since we've been here, and I pray that I do not have it. But when I was in reclass school, and I was in a room by myself all the time, I did have it a couple of times, and I'd wake up screaming and sweating, yelling. Um, and my wife has it at home a good bit when she falls asleep on her back. I'm trying to think of another. I mean, I have a lot of dreams. So like, I got this one from when I was a little kid. If you want me to share it, that kind of it's kind of weird. I still remember it. Okay. Um, did you ever see the live action movie for Casper the Friendly Ghost? It came out in like 1995.
The live action, I don't think I did.
Okay, it's a cool movie. It's got Christina Ricci and Devon Sawa. Anyway, cool movie. For the time, like in fact, like CGI really worked in that movie. Typically, I hate CGI in movies, but that it looked really good in this one. It's still Donnie.
Yep.
Donnie, you can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, we're back on. The internet went out for a minute. So anyway, I was really into Casper the Friendly Ghost as a kid. I had the shoes, I had the toys from Pizza Hut, everything. I was super into it. So I had this dream that I was asleep. I was in my bed, and I was alone, and then all of a sudden, like all these fires come on around me, and I'm looking, and I'm like, I'm inside of something. I realize I'm inside of a mouth, of a person's mouth, and
What?
it's opening and closing, and the flames are like going off and on as it like opens and closes. And the three brothers from Casper the Friendly Ghost, they eat they're kind of like the bad guys. They're making scary faces at me, and I'm really good at making like faces. You know how animated like I am normally, like my face. Like I'm pretty good at making like ugly faces when I want to, and so I'm making faces back at them. But the whole thing that scared me about it was like in the movie, the brothers are always trying to kill. They're always trying to kill the main character's dad. Well, they're trying to kill the two main characters because they want to make them ghosts. It's
Right.
kind of wild. Um, they always have like this evil intent in them, even though it's a family friendly movie. And I don't know, that used to creep me out as a kid. I was like, man, these ghosts want other people to die, and that always creeped me out. So,
Because they're lonely.
well, no, yeah, they have each other, but I can't remember exactly why they wanted him to die, unless they wanted to take over his living body. Maybe it was something like that. I don't know. I'd have to watch the movie, and we should watch that movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, for people that are listening, let us know what kind of movies you guys want us to watch so that we could talk about them. Because honestly, we don't fucking know.
I mean, we're gonna just keep watching slasher movies, until somebody
Yeah.
tells us to stop. We're just gonna keep watching bad horror movies. Well, tomorrow night we're gonna talk about Prom Night Part 2. and I cannot wait because that movie was amazing.
Yeah, a
I loved that
very
movie.
drastic turn from the first movie, but
Oh
it
my
was
god.
really good. It was really good.
Yeah,
It fits well
it
with
was.
today's dream, actually. Well, actually, it fits well with a talk about the little body switchers.
Yeah, we should do an episode on like possession and duendes because they like to take over people's bodies. Um, but yeah, and it was a very dreamy esque movie, like a very surreal film. So I liked that about it. I like stuff like that. Um,
We have a question for you. So, someone wants to know if you ever had a dream as a kid going down a dark tunnel and entering light, Harry Potter style.
Dark tunnel entering light. I don't think so. Definitely had dark tunnel dreams, but I never like was like the person that like saw the light at the end of the tunnel kind of a thing.
Okay.
I
That's
definitely had some
very
more
Harry
scary
Potter for me.
dreams.
I don't think I've ever had a tunnel dream either. My dreams are stupid as fuck.
No, I have a lot of spooky dreams. Like a lot of I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess it's probably all the content I put into my brain. it's just stupid. Like I just kind of just love B movies so much. But
Dude, that
yeah, so
reminds me of me and Zaina. We went to the movies this really one late night because
okay.
we used to just go out like 10 p.m. and just do random shit. And
Mm-hmm.
so this one night we go to the movies and we're trying to see Insidious the last chapter.
Oh
But they're
yeah.
like, the movie doesn't start for another 2 hours. So we can either wait or we can just go home and call it a failed night. So we wait and we watch the movie. It's midnight by the like 1 a.m. by the time the movie ends.
Love
She
it.
drives me home. I'm kind of scared out of my ass. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep with the light on because I'm afraid of the
Yeah.
dark. I always
Of course.
have a night. And as I go to sleep, I get sleep paralysis.
Oh
And
lord.
I see the fucking guy, the monster thing,
From
in my
from the
window.
last chapter. Oh.
Yeah, I see him in my window.
Oh my god, Barry.
I swear I ran so fast to turn on my room light. I did not sleep for 2 days with the actual light on. And my mom kept telling me, like, why are you leaving this light on at night? You're too old to be scared of the dark. And I'm like, bitch, you ain't see what I see.
Yeah, right.
Like, there is no fucking way. So
Dude.
that's why I do not like watching scary movies because I will always see like the monster in my dream every time. Every time I
I
get sleep
know,
paralysis after.
but all you and I do is watch scary movies. We just
Yeah,
keep
but
putting
they're not
ourselves through it.
scary. Bro, they're not scary.
Insidious
They're
is kind of
creepy.
eerie because like the whole thing, like how you've said you've astral projected in the past a few times, like the whole movie is about people that can astral project, and I just think that's really really cool.
Exactly. That's what's the
So
creepy thing.
so I got to tell you about. All right, so my like my dad was pretty strict on me growing up, so I had to go to school no matter what. If I was sick, if I was fucking, whatever. So I literally never missed a day of high school, ever, in all 4 years. Never missed a day.
Can't say
And
the same.
I only missed one day of middle school. So so my dad wasn't the best at keeping medicine that was not expired. Like he would just keep it and be like, well, how's Advil gonna go bad? You know what I mean, Matt? You know. And so we had this like fucking NyQuil, and I was really sick. I felt awful, and I was like, all right, we had this NyQuil in the medicine cabinet, and it wasn't real NyQuil. It was like a knockoff brand. And like I was so sick. I was like, I just need something to go to sleep. Like I need this. Like I'm like I had a horrible like sinus infection or who knows what. So I take this like off-brand NyQuil. This is like, by the way, this is like 16-year-old me. And our house is fucking haunted, by the way. I'll have to explain that another time too of the ghosts me and my dad have seen there. It's creepy. So I take this off-brand of NyQuil, and I'm laying in my bed, and I'm like, all right, finally some relief. And then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta pee. And so I'm like, shit, all right, I gotta get up. I'm like, the NyQuil's starting to kick in. I'm like wobbling. I pee. I go back to bed. I'm sitting there for a second. I turn like back to my back to the wall. I'm sorry, my front to the wall, my back to the door, which I never do. I have
Oh
to sleep facing the
no.
door. Yeah.
That's where he
So
done fucked up.
yeah, so I turn back, and Donnie, let me fucking tell you, my room was full of people. Yeah, like shit, like shadow people, like not, not actual beings. Like these were like
Oh
and I had
my
seen I
god.
saw a shadow person when I was 7. That'll be for another talk, and I'm dead fucking serious. I am promising you, I'm not doing that just to like get people's just to get people's attention here. I really saw a shadow person. So I am like so tired, and I guess it was a hallucination from the NyQuil, because then I turn away, they're all gone, and then I look again, and they're all fucking there again, dude. And I'm just like, and I'm so sick, and I'm so tired at this moment of my in time. I was just like, fuck it,
Fuck it.
they can watch me sleep. And I go to bed. It was the weirdest thing. It was literally, my room was filled with these shadow people. And I guess and after that, I never took NyQuil again.
Yeah, and on that point I would have killed myself because I'm not doing it. Sorry guys, trigger warning. I definitely would have killed myself because there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way, dude.
Oh
There's no
man,
way.
I'm telling
I
you.
was like, dude, we had like Timmy in our house, and dude, I had a nightmare, and I went into my sister's room and I slept with her, and I heard her boyfriend saying like the nastiest shit to her. And guess what? I stayed because I was fucking scared. There's no way I'm gonna. That freaks me out right now because sometimes
Yeah.
I turn my back and there's no wall, okay? And
Oh,
I turn my back and
what?
I can see.
What, here? You mean here in the
Yes,
rooms we have here?
dude, dude, sometimes I do. I turn my back and I get scared because I feel like someone's gonna come and snatch my little ass up, or I feel like I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see someone standing right there.
Oh God,
But,
no! You better lock them doors.
dude, them doors be locked.
Yeah. You know what, too, though? You're in kind of the best spot, because I think, because you're right in the middle, they're gonna go for the other people in your room before they
No,
go for
dude,
you.
they're gonna fucking come for me, and I'm gonna die. And you
No.
guys just make sure that they cremate me, okay? That's my only request.
I got you.
All
And I'm
right?
gonna dump your ashes. I'm gonna dump your ashes in Disney World. I'll say, Donnie, we finally got to Disney, Donnie. We finally got
Yes,
to Disney.
yes. Dump me at Disney. Put me in the clean water that we drink. I want me to be inside of everyone. And yes, I mean it in the most dirtiest way possible. I want to be inside everyone.
Oh man.
That's my goal for when I'm dead. I want to be inside of all of you guys.
Well,
I'm your father.
I'm sorry, that one got me right in the funny bone. Oh shit, we got a listener who wants to share a dream. Here, I'm gonna play this real quick.
Let's hear it.
I had a dream last night, and it was of my whole family dying, and I was in a room, and I met God, and then I fell down to hell, and it was fiery, and there was a lot of skulls and hounds, and it was scary, actually.
Okay, Kaden, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm not laughing that your family died. I'm laughing at the fact that you went to heaven and then fell down
And
to
then
hell.
immediately went to hell.
What the fuck did you do to piss off
Yeah.
God?
What? Were you the one that? Did you kill your whole family?